I hope you guys enjoyed that. So, with Emma not here, I think we're going to divide up some of these roles here for Emma.
Ooh, can I get penguin?
You want pink? You're going to be on a lot of the same pages as Joker.
I need a pen.
I need a pen.
I need a pen.
We all need pens.
We need
pens. Well, I feel like the way this needs to go is really just Keller and Elizabeth just split these up as they come up. Because
do the girl
everyone else has a lot
Fair point.
to do.
To
do.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
I mean, if you needed someone other than Joker to keep you busy, Cameron.
No, I'm joking around. I'm fine with this.
Joking around.
Oh my God.
All right, guys.
Oh! What you know about pens?
Oh, it's just violent.
It was like that video
Also,
we
where'd
just
the
watched.
paper
Those
go?
hip thrusts. Okay, guys. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask Dustin to provide us with some sweet classic Batman tunes while we're doing this reading. And actually, I think do you guys want some cake?
Ooh!
I believe I saw a cake in the back.
Happy birthday, man.
For who?
Yeah, thank you guys for joining on this birthday stream. Channel celebration.
Joker.
Having a good old time.
Dustin, I recommend if you can find Frank Gorshin's The Riddler song.
Ooh.
Around this time, he sang a song as the Riddler, talking about being how cool it was to be the Riddler.
Cool.
Very
Well, if it was out
60s.
here, I'm gonna take the good seat, man. Get comfortable. As last time we did one of these. Uber Baldy, those Pop-Tarts are fucking amazing. I don't know where you got those from, but those
Zach took a bite, and all I heard was, "Oh my God!"
What kind were they?
They were like vegan pastry Pop-Tarts, but they
They
had like real fruit in the middle.
I
don't want to hear about past tense Pop-Tarts.
That doesn't do you any good, does it?
Scream up, man.
Pop-Tarts.
Oh, it's
Everyone
perfect.
press this Pop-Tarts, so that's this girl's problem. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man!
All right, guys. I think this is a Riddler song.
This is Roger Moore.
Okay, guys. So just like last time, $25. And the person on this couch you want to do an impression with the impression you would like to hear for one of their characters. And if you're doing multiple characters, you can kind of pick who you want that to be. And $50 to switch if you want to switch someone with another person's character. Are you guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
Want to get into it?
1, 2, 3.
Batman. Shit,
Impression. Hector as Robin will start out as Randy Newman.
Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Cool. Hurry up and read this page so that I can get to Robin.
All right, Batman. Fade in.
Oh, shit.
Exterior, Wayne Manor Gates. Day. It's the first page, Keller.
I don't know if
He's
you're
got
going to
shit
read
flying
everything.
everywhere.
You know? I'm trying to
Be a
get
great executive.
stay
Keller.
caught up. Shit, where we at?
What page we at, y'all?
It's gonna be a disaster.
This is gonna be a long night.
Oh man.
So I'm Batman?
Yeah.
A snazzy convertible comes up the road at great speed, turns in through the gates into a driveway. Occupants are Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson. Wait, both their names are on the outside of the Manor?
No, this is the convertible, and that's their in the car.
In the car, they're saying, yeah.
Cameron, I apologize to the cast and your vocal cords in advance. Brian Blessed.
Let me look that up.
Brian
That
Blessed.
was Boss Nass from episode 1.
Oh man.
Zach Duffy is Tommy Wiseau.
Go back, man! We're never gonna get through the
Wait for that.
script.
Yeah, should we have a
Hold on, I gotta
chemist
refresh.
time?
I did not hear her. I did not. Okay.
So read
I
everything like
steal a
that.
driveway day. Aunt Harriet kneels at the floor border, a floppy hat, gardening. Alfred sits nonchalantly on a shooting stick, holding a colorful parasol over her head. The convertible hurtles up the driveway. Okay, here it is.
Zach, happy birthday. Please use your Tommy Wiseau voice.
Aunt Harriet throws Sherry away after retreating car, goes back to her gardening. Exterior front of Wayne Manor day. Convertible stops in shallow gravel. Bruce and Dick leap out, run inside. Interior Wayne Manor Hall. Day. Really? He's just gonna keep going. Bruce and Dick Dashdown Hall. Interior Bruce Study. Day.
That was a perfect Tommy Wiseau line. Dash down hall.
Dashdown Hall.
Was it dash down the hall?
Bruce and Dick run in. Closed door. Opera's secret swish and Shakespeare's paid. Bat holes are revealed.
Riddle me this, Zach. How awesome is this birthday celebration?
That's it.
What was it? It just, how awesome? That was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Thank you.
How awesome is it?
Is this pretty cool?
How awesome?
And here, Batpole shaft, upshot, special effect. No monkey business. Giving kaleidoscope effect of someone spinning down. Swinging down a bonus shaft in a colorful flurry of what might be changed clothing. And here, Batpole shaft, upshot. More of the same.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zach. Happy birthday to you.
Everyone impersonates the person to their right.
Someone also did donate something. I heard the blinkety blink.
There you go. Bada bing, bada boom.
To all impersonate
Yeah.
the person to our right.
Yeah.
You're how old? 21?
Yeah, that's it.
Good.
Why are there 600 candles on your cake?
It took her. That was brave. So she went into the fire.
That's a long walk with all those candles.
I lit them all with matches too. I lit like 12 matches.
I heard that this cake was from the mods, so thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. And as long as somebody gives me the okay to eat it,
No.
we're good.
Nova said it was dairy free.
I'm so nervous because it's Portos, and I'm like, oh man.
Portos is like dairy free, so.
That's what I thought. I've never heard of them doing dairy
You're either
free,
going
so
to
I'm
eat it and
nervous.
feel fine, or you're going to eat it and you're going to run off
Oh
the
god,
set.
we just hit another giveaway.
Hey!
If someone in the back wants to hop on my laptop, I've got the giveaway thing open if you want to pull one. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we heard it, but KV Tibbs said I think donated like $245 for everybody to impersonate the person to their right.
So now you're doing Keller.
Don't fuck this up, dude.
Cody, can you give me just like two
Hey, man.
sentences? Just two sentences for.
Aunt Harriet kneels at the floral border in a floppy hat gardening. Alfred sits nonchalantly on a shooting stick, holding
Okay.
a colorful parasol
God, this is
over her head.
But I feel like I need a little Galaxy in there.
No, that's not my actual voice. Do me.
Okay, so interior Batcave, Batman, Robin, emerge from
What
the
is that? You
dash to the
sound
waiting
like a-
Batmobile and jump in. Closer
Did
shot.
Matthew McConaughey
Batmobile.
just have dental surgery?
I don't know. Cody, did he? As Batman fires it up, Robin Eye's instruments continued.
All right, first of all, I'm going to do Randy Newman, and then I'll do Zach.
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Boom! Batmobile shoots out into tunnel. What are you? Why are you giving this to me? No one knows how to pull a fucking giveaway.
No.
This is terrible. Somebody else has to do this. Yes.
Do it. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No. Someone. I said someone. What are you doing?
Zach!
I said someone in the back.
Okay,
Oh,
keeps looking at that cake.
Kaiju, no.
Exterior
I got it.
Batcave entrance day. Secret opening in Hillside operates. Batmail shoots out and turns into
I
highway.
laugh like that. I hope that's not true.
Very persistent.
Exterior road, sleeping Batmobile day. The great vehicle winds along at incredible speed. Exterior Batmobile cockpit day process.
All right.
Robin picks up the cool Batmobile, speaks into it early.
Okay.
Batmobile to airport. Red alert. Prepare Batcopter for immediate takeoff. Batmobile over and out.
Angrier.
Yeah.
This is a shit show already. Missile Monkey was the winner, guys. Missile Monkey was the winner. We'll be pulling his. We'll be pulling.
Yeah, Cam, you're still going to do Brian Blessed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Interior hangar day. A ground tractor emerges, towering the wondrous-looking Batcopter. Fast dissolve 2. Exterior airport runway day.
Don't know where it's coming from.
Batcopter was parked with Tony rotors as a couple of ground crewmen wearing bat signals on their back scramble around it. Camera pans to pick up Batmobile speeding across the field. Interior airport controller tower day. 2 controllers present, one looking outfield with binoculars, the other 10's radio and radar, etc. First controller.
Batmobile crossing field.
Is that your Elizabeth?
That's supposed to be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Good call, Keller. Played it safe.
I got a really easy one.
Second controller pushes switch and speaks into mic.
Gotham Tower to all aircraft Gotham control zone. Enter your holding pattern. Pete, enter your holding pattern. Batcopter taking off. Red alert.
That was such a good camera.
Exterior runway feature Batcopter. Batman
That's
Robin
just
Lee
Forrest
from
Gump.
Bat-
You're just doing Forrest Gump at this point.
I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
Like if Butthead and Forrest Gump had a baby, called Butt Gump.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna make it through this alive.
Climb into Batcopters. Crewmen give thumbs up signals over the clattering sound of Batcopter. Interior Batcopter.
A Batcopter.
Batman picks up hand mic from instrument panel and speaks into it.
Batman in the tower, ready for takeoff on 170.
Interior control tower day.
Batcopter cleared for takeoff.
Now I'm lost.
Request permission for straight out departure, bearing 86.
Tower to Batman. Affirmative. The sky's all yours, Batman.
Exterior
Cameron and I are
Batcopter.
obnoxious, apparently. We're the worst.
That's why we get hired to do a lot of shows. Bring in them tweets.
Exterior Batcopter.
Instead of Forrest Gump, can Zach imitate Riri?
Oh, Rai.
Oh,
Riri?
Riri.
Can you do Riri in high school though?
Exterior Batcopter. From another helicopter above. Showing Batcopter passing over the Exterior rooftop day.
At a certain point, we should just put the script up for the chat so they know what we're saying.
You guys already
Just cut to the script.
haven't found this online somewhere and
Yeah,
are
you can
following
find
along.
it online.
You're SOL.
Oh my god.
I love how we brought out this cake for it to just sit here. That wasn't me telling you to do anything, Malik.
Malik is scooting across the floor right
Like
now.
a dog with an itchy butt.
Exterior rooftop the girls. They abandon the game. Race to the edge of the roof and look up. With the trick and wild ad-libs abandoned as they blow kisses.
I don't know where we are anymore.
Yeah, we're
Under girls.
under girls.
Oh, page 4.
Ooh, Batman, Batman, ooh, Batman.
Interior bucket.
That was me.
I didn't know. Am I continuing for every character? Oh, okay.
Yes, forever.
Batman closes down, smiles, and passively returns his eye to controls and instruments. Exterior to the rooftop day. Some young teenage girls are taking ballet lessons from the instructress to tune of photograph. Sound of helicopter is heard. Girls look up, react. They start leaping up and down and squealing in passion to the dismay of the instructress.
Ooh, Robin, Robin, ooh, Robin.
Cameron's a lot peppier today.
And William Shatnery. Ooh, Robin, Robin. Ooh.
Interior back up your cockpit day. Robin looks down, tosses a little half salute.
That's not right, that's Cookie Monster.
I'll just do normal, right then. Exterior city street, day. A platoon of cops marches briskly along behind their sergeant. Familiar sound of Batcopter heard. They look up en masse. Their POV, the Batcopter. Back to the street, the cops. Without breaking stride, they all whip off their hats, hold them in salute over their breasts, march right on. Exterior City Park, 2 old folk, day. The oldsters, man and wife, are spreading out picnic things with Batcopter is heard. They pause and look up. Their POV, the Batcopter. Back to park, the old folk. I keep wanting to read that differently. Still gawking up, the man takes his wife's hand, squeezes it warmly. She lays her head over the old gaffer's shoulder.
Gives a feller a good feeling to know they're up there on the job, don't it, Ma? A safe feeling.
Sure does, Pa.
Interior Batcopter day.
Bat scanner reading.
Robin swivels head, eyes bat scanner.
Vector 7, radar Batlock, heading 211.
Bat whip to exterior Batcopter in flight day. Now sailing along over the water. Interior Batcopter cockpit day. Batman reacts to something ahead and down. Taps Robin on shoulder and points. Exterior yacht at sea. A seagoing luxury craft plowing ahead through mildly choppy sea. Back to the cockpit.
Activate bat landing computer.
I love in this old script, it is literally a shot by shot.
Yup.
This is exactly
How
every
the movie
angle
plays
you
out.
recover.
Yeah.
Every angle.
TV show writers.
Man. Robin flicks switches on device like bomb side, but much more complex, puts his eye to the sight.
Bat drift angle 03 to starboard.
Roger.
I don't
Correcting
know what that
report.
was.
Altitude 317, sync rate 0.49.
Drop bat ladder.
Robin yanks on a lever.
Bat ladder away.
Exterior flying Batcopter, closer shot as bat ladder drops from a hatch in the bottom. Interior cockpit.
Lock computer on after deck. Set automatic bat hold.
Bat hold set.
Exterior Batcopter over yacht day.
Did you say butthole set?
Butthole set.
Great.
Batcopter approaches yacht with bat ladder dangling in slipstream, hovers above it. Bat ladder has sign hanging from bottom step saying bat ladder. Interior Batcopter cockpit. Batman slips from his seat, pulls open floor hatch, prepares to descend.
Watch out, Batman. This could be tricky.
Have no fear, Robin. I'll keep all my wits about me. So long. For a minute.
That was adorable.
Batman swings down through floor hatch.
Smells so good. Oh my god.
Exterior flying Batcopter shooting up. Batman emerges beneath cockpit, starts easily down the ladder. He looks down. Exterior yacht, POV shot. Its deck is very close now, below the end of the bat ladder. Close shot, Batman on ladder. Okay, I'm gonna read this normal just so we can get through this.
Yeah.
Close shot, Batman on ladder. He pulls little radio from the utility belt, speaks into it.
Batman to Robin, ease off on the power, increase sync rate.
Interior Batcopter cockpit, Robin. He turns knob on the automatic bat hold device, speaks into a hand mic.
Roger, Wilco, whatever.
As Batman at extreme bottom of the ladder gets very close to deck, sinking, suddenly the yacht simply disappears. Faster than the eye can blink, the ship is gone. Exterior Batman on ladder. His feet hit the white caps. Big close-up on Batman shouting wildly up.
Emergency! Superpower! Take her up!
Interior cockpit on Robin. He dives for the controls. Exterior Batman on the ladder. Suddenly, a monster shark leaps from the water and clams its hideous jaws around a Batman thigh. What the fuck? At the same instant, Batcopter reacts to application of superpower. Bounds skyward, taking Batman mid-shark on ladder with it. Big reaction shot from Robin. Gaping down floor hatch.
Holy sardine!
Exterior Batman and shark on ladder. Various shots as unusual strife ensues. Mid-air life and death combat with a huge, writhing, snapping, slippering monster of the deep. Batman wrestles, punches, chokes, but flapping shark won't let go of its hideous grip. As ladder swings crazily during all of this, Batman manages to get out of his little radio with one hand and yells into it.
Batman and Robin, super emergency! Swing me down the shark repellent bat spray.
Get the fuck out. Interior Batcopter cockpit Robin. He leaps into action, seizing a spray can labeled shark repellent from a click-on rack, holding several such containers labeled whale repellent, octopus repellent, manta ray repellent, under a general sign, oceanic repellent bat sprays. Robin climbs out through the Batcopter door. Exterior, Batcopter, and the ladder. Robin swings upside down by his knees, trapeze fashion, extending down the spray can. Batman, still battling Shark, reaches up. Stretch, stretch, stretch! Batman's fingers get the can. Swift! And the monster's slimy face. Shark lets go. Out cold. Downshot from the helicopter. Shark tumbles end over end, 100 feet at least, hits the water. Not just a huge splash when it hits, a monster explosion, about a ton of TNT. Two-shot, Batman and Robin in midair. Looking down, Robin still hanging upside down above the Cape Crusader.
Holy barbershop, that was a close shave.
An exploding shark! One of the most fiendish traps we've ever escaped.
And a ship that wasn't there.
I have a feeling this case is going to be a strange one.
Please donate to make us not obnoxious anymore. Where are you guys? Where have you
limits
been?
on the.
I think we could put time limits on these.
Cool.
So like 15 minutes.
Great.
15 minutes?
Well,
All right.
it's been like 5.
No, it's been
I'll
a
still do
solid
it.
half
It's been
hour.
longer. It's been longer.
When I get the Joker, I'll still
We'll
do
say
it.
you've got 5 more minutes.
I don't think we had enough Randy Newman. Hector.
Thank you so much.
That's not obnoxious.
Main titles, at conclusion of which dissolves to exterior police headquarters. Full shot day. It just says establishing it. Literally, exterior police headquarters, full shot day, establishing it.
Makes sense to me.
Interior Gordon's office day. Commissioner Gordon sits back of his desk. Flanked by Batman and Robin, Chief O'Hara stands to one side. Facing them are a bunch of reporters and photographers, including a sexy-looking Russian dame who goes by the name of Kitka. A photographer's loose flashball barrage. Batman lifts his hands.
All right, enough pictures.
This press conference must be brief, ladies and gentlemen.
It's kind of the dynamic duo to grant one at all.
You there, Mr. Merrick of the Gotham City Times.
Who's Merrick?
Oh, I'm Merrick too, sorry. I got Merrick as well. According to rumor, Batman, a transatlantic yacht approaching the city has simply disappeared.
Nonsense! How can a yacht simply disappear?
It's a good Adam West.
You mean it's not true?
I stand on my answer, Mr. Merrick. Mr. Stanley of the Globe.
Why did he call him the sleepy?
All right, who's Stanley?
Stanley.
There's only one Stan Lee.
I don't like
True
it.
believer.
Stop.
I don't know.
Just somebody new Stanley.
I
She
do.
does. Elizabeth has it.
This yacht, I believe, belonged to the famous Schlepp's Whiskey Company. The firm's proprietor, Commander Redhead, is rumored bringing with him a fantastic new invention from the Schlepp's Research Laboratory.
Please, no more questions about that ship.
Just take our word, fellas. Everything's completely under control.
What about that exploding shark?
Doubtless, an unfortunate animal who chanced to swallow a floating mine. I wouldn't worry about that either, Mr. Merrick.
So good. I love this movie.
You there, Miss...
Comrade Kityana Irenia Tatanya Karenska Alisov. I'm
Fucking
from the
nailed it.
Moscow Bugle. My friends call me Kitka.
You grace us with your presence, Miss Kitka. What can I do for you?
The Russian girl produces a Leica, steps forward with a smile.
If you please to take off the mask to give a better picture.
She gets no further. Shocked gasps and exclamations from assembled company. Gordon leaps to his feet.
Great Scott! Batman take off his mask.
The woman must be mad.
Please, Chief O'Hara, all of you. The young lady is a stranger to our shores. Her request was not unnatural, however impossible to grant.
Impossible?
Indeed, if Robin and I were to remove our masks, the secret of our true identities would be revealed.
That's the fucking point.
Completely destroying their value as ace crime fighters.
That's fair. That's just like it was.
I thought you were just commenting on the script. That was a good read, Kellen.
Now I want to replace that role with Keller intentionally.
I'll take
Keller
it.
as Keanu Reeves.
All right. For every one of these characters.
Different
Two fucking pages.
New Keanu from Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
New Keanu from John Wick.
Oh, my God.
All right. Who's
What's
O'Hara?
the difference, really?
Who's
Just
O'Hara?
don't say anything for John Wick.
Sure, ma'am. Not even Commissioner Gordon and myself know who they really are.
In fact, our own relatives we live with don't know.
It's offensive.
I'll tell you only this, Miss Kitka. When I was a lad, my parents were murdered by dastardly criminals.
I wonder who you are. Idiot.
I vowed then and there I'd devote my life and fortune to the pursuit of justice.
But you're so curious costumes.
Don't be put off by them, ma'am.
Come on, Randy.
Under this garb, we're perfectly ordinary Americans.
Robin and I have adopted batwear for one simple reason.
There's nothing that strikes terror into the heart of a crook like the shadow of a bat.
The boy wonder. That's Nick Cage. What is the difference there?
One's more breath.
Boy wonders, right? It's been proven 1,000 times.
It is so capitalistic and decadent. You are like the masked vigilants in the West End, no?
Certainly not. Batman and Robin are fully deputized agents of the law.
Precisely, Commissioner. The last thing we wish is to encourage the untrained citizen to take up crime fighting.
Support your police. That's our message.
Blue Lives Matter.
He's getting more and more deaf.
What? They're great guys doing a tough job.
Well said, Robin.
No.
And no better way to end this conference. Thank you, and goodbye.
All right, everyone, get out of this office, huh? Get going.
Ad lib jabber and thank you Batman and the like as O'Hara herds newshounds out of the office. Photographers sneak final shots. O'Hara pushes last of them out, closes the door. Feature on Gordon as his face goes suddenly very grim.
A fine job, Batman. You allayed their fears magnificently.
What else could I have done, Commissioner? If I told them the truth, panic would grip the city.
The truth. Sure, and what is the truth?
A decoy, a strange anonymous warning that Commander Redhead was in danger to lure me into a trap.
A fiendish attempt on Batman's life.
You mean that while they were luring you to a watery grave, the commander's yacht was really being hijacked somewhere else?
Precisely.
And who started doing Randy Newman?
It's infectious.
It is. And who behind it? Not a clue.
It's so serious. Feature on Batman. He turns abruptly.
Tell me, please, what known super criminals are at large just now?
I'll check it once, Batman. Buddy? Let's have the latest status report on known supercriminals at large. No. Thank you, Bonnet.
Wait, no, that's
Coming up, Batman on the closed circuit TV screen. I push a button.
Gordon pushes a button. New angle on the big TV screen. A wall panel slides back to reveal the screen. It comes to life with the title, Status Report, Known Supercriminals Not Currently Imprisoned. As Foursome steps up into the foreground of shot in for a look, title flickers out and is replaced by a big still photo of the Penguin.
The Penguin.
That pompous, swaddling master of foul play. Maestro of the million criminal
So Adam,
umbrellas.
I heard you watched this movie about a man who claimed he was the law. See any parallels?
Oh.
It's Stallone time.
All right, I got this. Let's do it.
Photo of Penguin vanishes. It is replaced by a photo of the Joker.
The Joker.
Devilish crown prince of crime. I wish I had a nickel for every time he's baffled us.
Joker's photo is followed by a big still of the Riddler.
What? The Riddler loose too?
So it seems, loose to plague us with this criminal conundrum.
Riddler's photo off on the Catwoman.
Gosh, dang the Catwoman.
Catwoman photo goes. New title comes on screen. It says, end of report. All other known super criminals currently safely imprisoned. Hold long enough to read. Then the TV screen goes blank. Group shot, the four. A beat as they all look at each other and thought. Then...
Could be any of them, Batman. But which one? Which ones?
You know, pretty fishy. What happened to me on that ladder?
You mean where there's a fish, there could be a penguin?
But wait, it happened at sea. See? thief or Catwoman.
What is this?
This is why I love this movie.
It's great. Yeah, that exploding shark was pulling my leg.
Yeah. Oh.
Gas.
Next page. The Joker.
It all adds up to a grisly, sinister riddle. Riddler!
Oh, no.
The Riddler!
Another beat. Another beat of aghastness.
A thought strikes me.
It says in the script. It says in the script. It says in the script. Choked.
I don't know why.
It's
They all wait.
So dreadful, I scarcely dare give it utterance.
The four of them, their forces combined.
Holy nightmare.
Batman, could it be?
I don't know, but I think I'll know where to find a clue. Come on, Robin, to the Batcave.
Well, well, well. Welcome.
We have one moment to
Hector is
lose.
Cookie Monster.
Fantastic.
Hector's Cookie Monster.
All right, we are on page 56.
56. Perfect.
I got 15.
No,
I got
we're
15.
Are we seriously? Oh my God, we are never getting through this tonight.
So I haven't missed much then.
We'll do the best we can.
Shark almost ate my leg. That's about it.
115.
All right, which line are we on?
I just as they race out.
As they race out, exterior waterfront high angle day. Stock shot to establish waterfront area. This should be somewhat picturesque. Amsterdam would be more suitable than Jersey City. Exterior waterfront tavern day. A quaint looking deadfall with an antique style sign over the door. Ye Old Binbao Tavern. A taxi pulls up. Kitka of the Moscow Bugle pulls out. Goes into tavern through the swinging doors. Interior tavern downstairs day. The premises are Hogarthian in tone. A pack of colorful, roistering sailors and their sleazy but sexy dames, with one grizzled salt playing accordion on a group of companions sing some sea shanty. In a corner, a couple of brutes are fighting, but no one pays any particular attention. Kitka ducks a thrown bottle, heads through the throng. New angle on Kitka starts up a winding stairway at one end of the room.
This story is now narrated by Elmo.
Top of the stairway. There's a closet door at the top on which is promotingly stenciled HQUU, strictly private.
Where are we?
Lounging on, flailing beside door, an ugly thug in piratical garb, Bluebeard by name. Kitka comes up into shot.
Ahoy, Catwoman!
Catwoman, for indeed, Kitka is none other, slaps Bluebeard's face.
Peasant, imbecile. How many times have I told you, don't use my real name in public?
She pushes open door, looks in. Interior, United Underworld headquarters, tavern upstairs, day. Decor of the joint is reminiscent of old cat house parlor, Tiffany lampshades and whatnot. On wall is a big banner which says United Underworld, surmounting a blobbish device not wholly unlike insignia of United Nations.
Why is that asterisked out in the script? Okay.
Can't pay for it.
Except that globe in this device is encircled by a criminal octopus.
Criminal octopus.
Says
Hail
another
Hydra.
great banner. Today, Gotham City. Tomorrow, the world.
Somebody donate.
Please.
Please.
Present in their characteristic costumes are Penguin, Riddler, and the Joker. And a couple of piratical goons akin to Bluebeard, Morgan, and Quitch. Playing cards and bruising a table in corner. Shot opens on Riddler looking venomously at Penguin, eyeball to eyeball.
You and your trained exploding shark. Am I still supposed to do Keanu? Okay.
Also, I don't know if we missed this. Kitka is Catwoman.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we
case
just
you
read
missed it.
to us by
And
Elmo.
Catwoman is her real name.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's Penguin?
I think, Emma, I think you're Penguin?
Am I Penguin? Yes, I am. Oh, crap. Who would have guessed they'd have a can of shark repellent bat spray handy?
You arrogant, pompous penguin.
You can have a different voice for the Riddler.
Thanks.
As we digress, Penguin Bell appears. Joker pushes up, greeting into shot with both hands extended.
Friends, make peace. Have a shake on me.
He grabs a hand of each. Terrific zapping sound from concealed electric buzzes in Joker's palms. Ooh, two shot. Riddler and Penguin, special effect. Blue electric halo dances around their heads as they leap in the air, literally electrified. Close shot, Joker.
Oh, a Joker day keeps the gloom away.
Right angle. As furious Riddler and the Penguin turn on laughing Joker and prepare to wallop him, Catwoman comes running in the shot, grabbing up a black cat from a cushion. She whispers loudly at the cat.
Sick 'em, Hecate. Scratch out their eyes.
Big close up on the cat.
Oh, please.
Let's narrate this like 50s gangster film. See?
Oh.
Back to scene, see? Penguin Cow is snapping over a protective umbrella. Riddle, grabbed by a bottle by his neck, holds it poised, see? Joker snatches out a great fist of its confetti from a pocket, during which lightning actions happen all around, see?
Drat that savage animal.
So help, what's the Riddler sound? So help me, Catwoman, I'll bash out its brains. That's what Catwoman sounds like now.
I'll strangle the beast with my trick confetti.
United Underworld. We're about as united as the members of the United World headquarters on Gotham East River. What's the matter with you all?
She's right. If we don't manage to somehow swallow our super criminal pride.
Yes, Mr. Riddler, quite. We must hang together, or we'll most assuredly hang separately, drat it.
What a pity that would be, on top of the eve of the greatest criminal coup anyone has ever dreamed of.
How did it go, Catwoman?
Perfectly.
The camera follows Catwoman as she goes behind a screen in the corner, see? Hastily starts to change her clothes behind it.
In my disguise of Kitka, I penetrated their press conference. The fools are completely baffled.
But undrowned.
Yes, unfortunately. Batman's boots didn't even look damp.
Emma will now do the voice of Hector's Star Wars character for the voice of Catwoman.
Okay, fine.
Jump through those hoops.
Catwoman emerges from behind screen after truly lightning change. Now the Catwoman we saw on screen in police headquarters with her glittered tights and domino pussy mask, see?
Say that again?
Pussy mask, see?
I made one of
How's
those.
the prisoner? Still doesn't know he's been kidnapped? Hasn't an inkling. Just keeps ringing for his tea.
Suddenly a bing bong chime sound, see? They turn and react to it.
There he goes again.
Take it to him, Joker.
Joker nods, see? Picks up the prearranged tea tray and exits the room.
As funny as this is, it's time to switch up, Keller. Let's go with Hector's choice.
Ooh, you're the pick for Keller, bud.
Just like a light southern, like just
like this one right here.
Yes! That's exactly what I want.
Okay.
For every character.
It looks just like a ship's stateroom, you see? Complete even to porthole past which streams what appear to be a thick fog, see? We hear foghorn at the intervals, and carting of the seagulls, Commander Redhead, famed red-bearded schlepped whiskey man, lounges on his bunk reading a volume of Dickens, see? A stack of similar volumes is behind him. He calls out the sound of the knock.
Come in.
Joker enters with a tea tray, see?
Your tea, Commander Redhead.
Thank you, Steward. Jolly good service aboard this yacht.
We strive to give satisfaction, sir.
I say, Steward, your face has the most ghastly pallor. Are you sure you got enough of the old sea air?
My duties keep me mostly undercover, sir.
Too bad. Too bad. Any notion how much longer this yacht will remain fog-bound here off the Grand Banks?
Oh, I couldn't say, sir.
Ah, well, gives me a jolly good chance to catch up on my Dickens. But still, hope I get to Gotham City one of these days. Got a deuced clever invention with me, you know? Stored down in the hold should be worth millions of Yankee dollars. Pip pip. Oh, is he British?
Pip to you, sir. If you wish anything further, just ring.
Joker withdraws.
I'd just like to point out that in the final film, this character's name is Commodore Schmidlap.
Exterior Commander Redhead's cabin, see? As Joker comes out and starts to walk down the apartment ship's corridor, the camera gradually reveals that the whole thing is a prefabricated sham, see? A phony cabin right there in the United Underworld headquarters, see? Its exterior is unified and sit beneath the porthole. We have just seen from inside is a colorful henchman raising and lowering a painted seascape with one hand while he slots one bare foot in the large water pail and operates a fog-making device with the other, the idiot, see? He reads a newspaper held in his hand with irregular intervals, reaches over to pull a cord and operates a foghorn on the wall. A regular one-man band, that one, see? Interior, UU headquarters room, day.
In Raijin, the whole world almost literally in our grasp. And Batman and Robin still alive to block us.
Not for long, perhaps.
Catwoman and Riddler both look at him sharply, see?
Another plan, Penguin? Indeed. Silly for us not to have thought of it earlier.
And Joker-iana, see?
Everything pip with the prisoner comrades. He hasn't an inkling.
But I bet you the dynamic duo has.
What?
An inkling, Mr. Riddler, of how we made that ship disappear. And when they solve that, of course, they'll be out to investigate.
But we'll be there first.
If we hurry, Mr. Joker, if we hurry. Catwoman, you tend this headquarters. Mr. Morgan, Mr. Quetch.
Both thugs jump up, snap to attention, see?
Yo-ho, sir. Now hear this. Call down to the secret river bottom deck. Prepare our submarine for the sea.
Bat whip to Interior Batcave. Batman and Robin are the elaborate device with a nameplate which says film developing take, superfine bat grain. Machine is growling noisily as they watch timer, see? Bong from the machine as a bell rings.
Here come now. Picture taken by automatic bat computer, bat camera as we approach the ship.
What is he?
Altitude of what this one? 839 feet.
A dry colony grass splint slips from side of the developing machine. Robin takes it, has one look, registers complete. Consternation, see?
Holy Merlin the Magician. Get set for shock.
The narrator will now be in the voice of the greatest Star Wars character ever, Jar Jar.
Oh no.
Binks.
Who's in Jar Jar? Narrator?
Yep.
Real talk about that.
I haven't
doing Louis
man.
Armstrong more than Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster.
It shows empty wave see? Yasha, nothing else.
The bat camera aimed right at yacht when took picture.
Back to scene.
So, my strange hunch was right.
I don't get it, Batman.
Think, Robin. As you truly remarked, no one can make a seagoing vessel simply disappear, provided it was even really there at all.
You mean?
Precisely. The yacht we thought we saw was a mere illusion, a tricky projection, akin to the common desert mirage. It deceived our naked eye, but was blocked by the bat camera's polarized bat filter. I think I know where the projection came from, too.
Notice the angle on the Batman. Races over the bench with photo, pursued by Robin. He raised flat, photo flat, swings out, magnifying lens over, peers through.
Fix it.
Shit. I hate this voice.
I like it. Keep going. What's next?
Use the insert magnified section of photo. Now we notice a bellboy in through between waves.
Observe that bell buoy.
What matter with it?
Quite a lot, I fancy.
Back's the scene. Feature Batman. As he looks up from lens, frowns in thought.
Let's see. The coordinates of our position were 110.3 by 69-B. Quickly, feed those figures into the navigational aid computer.
Roger.
Robinson secures a appropriately labeled machine nearby. Quickly taps on the keys and presses a buttons. Machine flashes and emits a loud single bong.
Negative. No legal bell buoy at position.
As I surmised, an illegal projection buoy, cleverly camouflaged.
Wow. Maybe Crooks left fingerprints on it.
Good thinking, Robin. Let's find
Well,
out.
with all the script readings, there is one thing that is always requested. Zach, please do your JSA impression.
Guys, we got a frozen
Also,
camera in
my
the back.
Operation deck has shown as you're a shimmery, fluffy unicorn.
You guys look-
Hashtag lady cares.
What a shot.
Frozen camera, guys. Frozen camera for a while. Something. We got a frozen.
Something happening.
We're frozen out here.
Emma looks very happy.
Huh? Oh, okay. Well, that.
TV. Okay.
Okay.
They race to the Batmobile. Run up the ramp.
Also, I forgot I was doing Sylvester Stallone. So I had to go back.
Exterior, small shed. Day. A shack-like affair on the edge of the water. A prominently painted sign on it says, "This building is abandoned private property. Strictly no trespassing." Holds on this for a few moments, and then the camera pans to back up the Batmobile, speeding down the dirt track to the shed. Batmobile brakes hard. Dynamic duo leap out. Closer shot, Batman.
Need a glass of water?
He opens on a cobwebby box on the side of the shed, turns a knob, whirring sound is heard. Exterior, front of shed, day. It opens.
I'll happily take over narration if you want me to.
Right
I'm just gonna go back to my normal voice because we can't have me passing out while reading. It opens. The amazing bat boat appears on a track. It's automatically lowered into the water. It has hardly settled into the drink before Batman and Robin race into one shot. Jump into the wondrous little vessel. Exterior, bat boat in the water, day. As Batman and Robin quickly set out about getting into the thing started. Quick, laconic dialogue over the instruments and controls.
Vapor reading in the bilge.
Bilge negative.
Atomic hydro thrust.
Port and starboard. Ready lights green.
Set stabilizers. Thrust level 12.
Aye aye, Batman 12.
Brace yourself. All together. Full ahead.
Full shot on the Batboat. Under crank to give effect to the Batboat shooting out like a projectile. Exterior, open water, low helicopter shot, day of Batboat, possibly under cranked here too, as it planes along like a bat from a Neptune's locker, skipping from one wave crest to the next. Batboat turns into a spectacular spray-throwing turn. Exterior, Batboat cockpit, day. Motion in process background must be suitable for a very rough ride to fit the shot above. Batman is at the helm as Robin watches the instruments.
Steady as she goes.
Roger.
Insert Batboat instruments featuring a working radar scope.
Who let Dumoko narrate this thing? Well, it's too late. We will fix it in post.
Cool. Yeah, I got it. You guys can continue.
Okay.
Okay.
Radars. Cookie. Radars locked right onto that phony buoy.
Back to the cockpit process as Robin looks questionably at Batman.
One thing I don't dig, Batman.
Oh?
If ship was just Mirage, what happened to real one?
Taken to some secret island hideaway with every soul aboard but one.
Commander Redhead.
Precisely. For some baffling reason, they needed him, or his invention, as part of their criminal scheme.
Strange, all right. Kidnapping famous whiskey man. What heck could they be up to?
Time will tell. What's the range to the buoy?
Robin looks back at the radar.
10-5-1-6.
Keep a keen eye on the scope. Watch for suspicious vessels.
I'm watching, Batman. Looks like we got whole ocean to ourselves.
Exterior submarine. It courses silently through the deeps. Interior submarine command room. Riddler and Joker at diving planes. Bluebird at sonar set as Penguin leans on his umbrella and puffs as January's cigarette holder.
Driving planes, Mr. Riddler. Up 3 degrees.
3. I sure hope you knew what you're doing, Penguin.
And don't sound so bossy, if you please. I'm sorry, I stole your line. I'm sorry, Cameron. Now, you want to steal my line since I stole yours?
My dear Mr. Me, on land you may command, at sea it's me.
Penguin picks up hand mic and speaks into it.
Quack, quack. Now hear this, your captain speaking, my pretty pinioned pirates. Now hear this. We're approaching our tricky buoy. Shine up your cutlasses. There might be skullduggery.
I love it.
Close shot on Bluebeard. At Sonaset, reacting sharply to a new ponging sound.
Yo-ho! Unidentified small craft bearing 13113.
Wider angle.
Robin will now be voiced as R2D2.
So just beat.
What? Mr. Riddler, hold her steady. Up periscope.
Exterior sea, bellboy day, bobbing in the foreground, gently rolling as Batboat noses up. This buoy is conventional type, with a platform base and a ball gizmo at the top of a tripod some 6 feet high. As Robin poises himself to leap from bow to Batboat with nylon painter.
Careful, Robin. You may be coated with slippery algae.
Robin jumps nimbly to buoy platform.
Good boy. Make it fast. Slender hope, I fear, but I'll bring it.
Wow, that works really well. Like, you don't need to Robin's lines at all.
Okay, time for Batman to sound like Mickey Mouse. Smiley face.
Oh boy, not the same.
Okay, and I'm gonna have to make an executive call here. We're only on page 29. I'm just gonna have to read narrator as normal, or we are never finishing this ship, because the narrator has a ton of lines, and we are never gonna get through it tonight. So you guys can go everybody else, but I've got to read this as quickly as possible. Batman picks up a case with carrying handle, moves to bow of the Batboat, and jumps to the buoy too. Just as he lands, screen suddenly contracts to a blurry circle. A beat, then circle jumps into sharp focus, complete with crosshairs right on the buoy of the dynamic duo. Interior submarine command room Penguin, with his eye glued to periscope, reacting.
Great heavenly ice flows. Just as I hoped. Mr. Riddler, look!
Riddler runs into shot, sticks his eye to the second viewing objective of the complex periscope. Riddler has one look, yanks his head away, and gives a joyous shout.
Torpedoes! Torpedoes! What are we waiting for?
Chain of command, Mr. Riddler. The Penguin runs atop ship. Quack, quack. Now hear this. Load torpedo tubes. Back to the diving planes, Mr. Riddler.
Exterior sea, bell buoy, Batman is peering down through the base.
An underwater shark cage, the source of that fiendish fish. True, nothing sacred to those devils.
Batman takes out small magnifying glass, examines tripod part of the buoy. He shakes his head.
Salt and corrosion. Those famous old enemies of the crime fighter. No prints here. You're right. That would be more protected.
Robin scrambles up one leg of the tripod, which is conveniently fitted with the iron of maintenance purpose. At top of tripod, examining the gizmo thereon.
Reach down. I'll hand you the anti-fingerprint backglass.
Robin reaches down, suddenly freezes as he catches sight of something off screen in distance across the water. Camera zooms to median close-up shot of a periscope above the water. A little skull and crossbones flag flutters from the top of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop reading the scene titles too.
Okay.
With all eyes glued to the periscope.
They've spotted us. Down, periscope. Set the torpedoes to automatic homing. Dive!
You crazy bird. Fire them off. Quickly.
Penguin ignores frantic shout, turns calmly to his underling.
Mr. Bluebeard, kindly activate the remote control penguin magnet inside that buoy.
Quick! Back to the Batboat.
Batman bends to untie the painter. Robin starts scurrying down the tripod. Suddenly, very loud, buzzing, zapping sounds is heard, and a tremendous invisible force seems to rivet dynamic duo against the nearest piece of metal, holds them by belt and wrists and back of the neck.
The fiends! They've converted this buoy into a gigantic magnet. It's got us by the metallic objects we're wearing.
Torpedo tubes armed!
Struggling wildly and in vain, inexorably held by the infernal loudly buzzing magnet is Batman and Robin. Batman ceases useless combat, lifts his head.
Steady, Robin. I see one hope. Reach down with your free foot. Hook my utility belt transmitter from its pouch. Lift it up to where I can work and control with my teeth.
Full fathom 5 shall Batman lie. Mr. Joker, fire torpedoes!
Yo-ho! What a delicious jest! Fire one!
As torpedoes shoot out, if such footage is available.
I love that.
As the four villains watch through the periscope, Torpedo wakes again if available. Exterior bell buoy, Batman and Robin. Robin, held by the belt to tripod above Batman, now has utility belt radio by its little strap with the toe of his boot, is dangling and right in front of Batman's face. He sees something off screen and shouts. A big headshot of Batman biting at radio controls with his teeth and somehow also managing to grunt.
Now, if I can just reverse the polarity, send out waves of super energy.
Batman gives twisting wrench with teeth, brief, high-pitched theremin sound appropriate to the wave of super energy, and intense blue halo flickers out around little radio transmitter. Being mildly thrashed by super energy and theremin sound reaches its climax. Terrific underwater explosion as lead torpedo reaches thrashing area is detonated.
If available.
Interior sub-command room as before, the sub shakes to the explosion.
Joker! Fire 2!
Fire 2!
Batman sends out another wave of super energy. Terrific explosion off screen as second torpedo goes off too. The sub again shakes to the explosion.
He must be using a super energy reverse polarizer. Joker! Fire 3!
Fire 3!
Quick cut to Robin. Quick cut back to Batman. He wrenches his teeth. Nothing happens. No sound. Flickering blue halo.
Confound it!
I think Mickey Batman needs his plucky sidekick to be Donald Duck Robin.
Donald Duck Robin.
Oh, good lord.
Interior sub-commander, and it shakes violently with explosion of the final fatal torpedo. Lights flickering off and on again. Penguin, Riddler, Joker recover from their lurching, reeling, converge all on the chart table, grab up the waiting glasses of rum, and lift them in the triumphant toast.
Yo ho ho! Quack quack! Up to the periscope. Depth. Let's feast our eyes on the watery remains.
Exterior Batboat shed day. Amazement. Batman and Robin, large as life, are standing by parked Batmobiles in front of the shed. Robin is holding the mobile bat phone, remarking fervently on Cape Crusader.
True, Robin. It was noble of that animal to hurt himself in the path of that final torpedo. He gave his life for ours.
And now Hector is now goofy. Smiley face, hashtag lady cares.
Oh, what page are we on?
34.
34.
34.
Right, this got weird.
He stops as Robin reacts to the phone.
Yep. He stops as Robin reacts to the phone, says into it.
Yes, sir. Just a moment, please. Ready on your call to the Pentagon.
Batman takes the phone.
Hello? Batman speaking?
Interior Pentagon office day. With Washington Monument visible outside the window, a braid-encrusted Vice Admiral is on the phone, having been interrupted in midst of a game of tiddlywinks with gorgeous wave secretary who sits on the corner of his
That's
desk.
what she said.
Ahoy, Batman! What can we do for you?
A routine question, Admiral. Have you recently sold any war surplus submarines? And if so, to whom?
Just a moment, I'll have to look that up.
Merrily whistling anchors away, the Admiral spins a Rolodex card file on his desk. He quickly finds what he wants and returns to phone.
Answer affirmative, Batman. We disposed of a war surplus submarine last Friday, a pre-automatic model, to some chap named P.N.
P.N.
Robin by the phone lets out a gasp.
Gosh, the penguin.
A prominent ornithologist, it seems, one of those bird blokes. He needed to study the habits of diving seabirds.
Did this P.N. leave an address?
Just a post office box number. Would you like it?
No, thank you, Admiral. You've been very helpful.
Delighted. But avast and belay, Batman. Your tone sounds grim. We haven't done anything foolish, have we?
As a taxpayer, Admiral, I could charge you with the gravest laxity. Disposing of pre-atomic submarines to persons who don't even leave full addresses. However, I won't. You have troubles enough at the Pentagon. Good day, Admiral.
Admiral gawks at the phone, opens his mouth to wooffle some reply, clicks and buzz as the phone goes dead. Exterior Batboat shed area day as Batman hangs up the phone in the Batmobile cockpit.
The penguin, in command of a pre-atomic submarine.
Grave situation, all right.
If only we knew what he was up to, what he was...
A strange heavy rumbling roaring sound is heard off screen. They both turn towards the sea. Exterior sea, long-shot missile launch. A Polaris missile is breaking the surface, roaring up into the sky.
Holy Polaris!
From that submarine, no doubt.
He's bent over in complex panel labeling as the Riddler. Radio control, missile guidance. He's twisting diodes with feverish glee. Missile, it goes up, up, up with a flaming trail. Batman and Robin, heads up tilted as they watch the missile slide how much higher and smaller than before. Now the missile, submission room, the Riddler, he jabs at the big red button. Exterior missile in sky, animated special effect. The missile, now tiny against the cloud, the sky suddenly goes into wild corkscrew gyrations, leaving behind it a trail of smoke. Reaction shot on Batman and Robin, looking almost straight up now.
It's going crazy.
Crazy like a fox, Robin. Look! That missile is writing something.
A dull boom is heard, very distant.
It's blown up.
Exterior sky, full shot, special effect. There's no missile there anymore. Just some rather lengthy and rather very legible skywriting. It says, "What does a turkey do when he flies upside down? What weighs 6 ounces, sits in a tree, and is very dangerous?"
Correction! Not crazy like a fox. Crazy like a Riddler.
A riddle in the form of a joke.
Back to the scene, Batman and Robin.
Let's race back to headquarters. You know what this means, don't you?
Batwhip tube, interior Gordon's office, day. Gordon, O'Hara, Batman, Robin, an atmosphere of duress gloom. A shot opens on Gordon, seemingly giving immediate answer to last query.
Our blackest fears materialize. Penguin, Joker, Riddler, those 3 super criminals, their forces combined for heaven only knows what infamous objective.
It may be even worse than that, Commissioner.
Worse. Worse?
Saints in heaven, how could it be?
Look! That pair of joking riddles in the sky.
Batman turns, leads group across office towards a blackboard. New angle feature on blackboard on which skywritten riddles have been copied.
What does a turkey do when he flies upside down?
Simple. He gobbles up.
Of course! And number 2.
What weighs 6 ounces, sits in a tree, and is very dangerous?
Now, who couldn't get that? It's a sparrow with a machine gun.
Wait, what the what?
Obviously. Now let's combine those answers. What kind of creature would gobble up a bird in a tree?
Mother of mercy, a cat!
Yes, Chief O'Hara. The criminal catalysts in this affair are old arch enemy, the Catwoman.
Feature on Gordon, he sinks heavily into the chair, holding his head.
Riddler, Joker, Penguin, and Catwoman too. The sum of the angles of that rectangle is too monstrous to contemplate.
We've been given the plainest warning. They're working together to take over.
Ray Romano impression for Elizabeth.
Oh, God.
Okay, and I'm going to say everyone else's voices are cleared for now.
Cool.
And we can go to whatever voice you want for that character.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, gosh. Take over what, I can't do it.
Oh, Robert, my brother.
Oh, yeah. Take over what, Batman? Gotham City.
I'm afraid not. Any 2 of them might try that.
Gordon.
The whole country?
If it were just 3 of them, I'd say yes. But 4, I'd say their minimum objective must be the entire world.
Interior UU headquarters in the evening, open and close on architectural model of the United World Building, a slab-like tower in a way unlike no other United Nations headquarters in New York. We hear soft, greedy voice of Catwoman.
The United World Building, dear comrades in crime. Our objective, the Security Council. Sitting like fat birds in a tree waiting to be snapped.
Camera pulls back fast. Now we see that the model is set on table, around which sits somewhat crestfallen super crooks as Catwoman lashes at them.
And you've bungled it again. Again, the dynamic duo escaped our trap. Passing porpoises which intercept torpedoes. There ought to be a law.
Riddler bangs a fist on the table.
Time's getting short. We must get Batman before he gets us.
Cameron Elizabeth's choice.
Let's see. Oh, Werner Herzog.
Yes. All right, who's Penguin?
Me. Perhaps I can lure him into the fatal embrace of a giant poisoned umbrella.
You silly bird. I've been on your umbrella trips for years.
Indeed, and I suppose they're broken up by your moldy jokes.
Riddler rises abruptly.
Shut up, all of you. I see how you do it, or I see how to do it. We'll play all our treacherous trumps in one hand.
How, Riddler?
The end. We'll spring them from Joker's Jack-in-the-Box into Penguin's giant umbrella. The trigger, one of my riddles. The bait, you, Catwoman.
You're mad, Riddler. The minute Batman spots her, he'll bop her with a batarang.
You don't understand. She'll be disguised as Kitka. She'll lure some millionaire into a kidnap trap.
Of course. What a clever clue pointing here.
Which will make Batman race to the rescue.
Capital. Who'll we kidnap?
The perfect victim. Bruce Wayne, head of that disgusting do-gooding Wayne Foundation.
Delicious. Just the sort of square Batman will dash to rescue.
Snap.
Into my umbrella trap. Perfect, Riddler. Perfect.
As camera moves in fast on Catwoman, she pulls off her domino pussy mask and smiles.
Adam, did you switch to Adam West? No, let's try Mae West.
Mae West.
Okay, so probably just like.
Comrade Wayne, my name is Kitanya Irenia Titania Karaneshka Alisov. I'm from the Moscow Bugle. My friends call me Kitka.
Batwhip to interior Batcave. Batman and Robin are in the big lighted lucite map affair labeled Short Island Sound Submarine Contour Map. They're working at it with protractors and whatnot.
This channel here, depth at high tide.
2 fathoms, 0.8.
Chancy, but a submarine could make it. Oh, I frown. I just wonder about the Penguin's navigational skill.
In background, the bat phone starts flashing and beeping.
Answer it, Robin. It must be Alfred from the study.
Robin crosses to the bat phone.
Yes, Alfred?
Interior Bruce's study. Alfred on the bat phone.
A young lady, Master Robin, to see Mr. Bruce Wayne, a Miss Kitka.
Kitka?
Interior Bruce's study.
Indeed, Master Robin. Apparently an acronym formed from the initial letters of her somewhat lengthy name. She wishes to see Mr. Bruce Wayne most urgently.
I'm also going to ask if anyone in the back wants to use the giveaway thing that's pulled up on my computer. We need to pull a new winner. We just hit another 500. Right now, we've got Missile Monkey in the running for that switch, and now another name will be drawn to go into that running.
Oh, dang.
Missile Monkey, don't forget to whisper us what number you'd like us to pull, and whoever the next winner is, make sure to whisper Hyper RPG a number 1 through 3 that you would like us to pull. Otherwise, I'm going to make Keller pick, and you don't want that. All right. We're to Robin.
Kitka, that snappy looker from the Moscow Bugle. She wants to see Bruce Wayne.
Batman grabs Batphone with free hand into it.
Why, Alfred?
It appears there's some connection with a riddle, sir.
A riddle? Tell Mr. Wayne is expected home from the fish hatchery momentarily.
Interior Batcave as Batman hands the Batphone back to Robin, who hangs it up.
Why would Kitka bring a riddle to Bruce Wayne?
Can we just, for a second, why is that necessary in the script?
What?
Well, just instead of Batman hanging it up, he just, like,
Hands
that's
it to
part of
Robin?
his character, like, do this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's Robin.
He's a dick.
yeah. Bruce Wayne can't do anything for himself.
This could be a break, Batman.
It could be tricky too. As Bruce Wayne, I must be very careful not to let on I've already met her as Batman.
Batman hurries across the bottom of bat poles with Robin at his heels. Batman clasps his pole,
Heyo.
sets his feet on 2 little projectiles which stick out
Heyo.
like little foot irons on a pogo stick. Robin puts his hand on a nearby switch which bears the label, Compressed Steam Bat Pole Lift. Batman turns his head.
You stay on the alert down there, Robin. Batpole lift, fire!
Robin whacks the switch. Chug whoosh! Like the steam catapult of a carrier, Batman shoots up out of sight into a cloud of vapor. Interior, Bruce's study, evening. Bruce Wayne whizzes up into view at the top of the bat pole, steps from secret opening. Alfred is waiting there. He coughs discreetly, reaches out.
If you'll permit me, sir, your cravat is a bit askew.
Thank you, Alfred. Announce me to Miss Kitka, will you?
Interior, Wayne Manor living room, evening. Bruce and Kitka. It should be obvious that Bruce is powerfully attracted by this lithe and lovely creature. He's scanning a sheet of stationery as Kitka washes.
You say you found these riddles written on Wayne Foundation stationery slipped under the door of your borrowed penthouse apartment?
Yes, Comrade Wayne. That's why I brought them to you.
South American dictator voice for Keller.
Okay.
At first, I thought it was some foolishness,
Spanish.
but then I remembered. Is there not a bourgeois criminal called the Riddler who preys on the workers of America?
Your jargon is quaint, Miss Kitka, but, well, yes, there is such a creature, I believe.
The fame of the Wayne Foundation is known from the Leningrad to Kamachka, Comrade Wayne. It works for peace and understanding. Your photograph has appeared countless times in the Moscow Bugle.
Most gratifying. I wasn't aware of that.
What do we do now? Report these riddles to your police, or perhaps to that masked Cossack, Batman?
Oh, I hardly think there's need for that, Miss Kitka. doubtless the work of some harmless crank, but nevertheless, shall we give this matter further tonight over dinner tonight?
Why, what
Further
a
thought?
perfectly lovely idea, Comrade Wayne.
And now, if you'll pardon me, I must phone to cancel a previous engagement. I'll have Alfred see you to the door. Until tonight.
Bruce dashes from the living room with stationery.
Bruce Wayne thirsty.
Bruce encounters Alfred, speaks to him in urgent undertone.
See Miss Kitka out, then take the service elevator. Meet me in the Batcave. Emergency.
Interior Bruce's study at night. Oh, sorry, I cut off your line there.
You bastard.
Very good, sir.
Okay. Bruce races to the Batpole, slides down, out of sight. Interior Batcave, Batman emerges, calls across to Robin.
What if Batman was actually Bane?
Alright.
Robin, listen to these riddles. Tell me if you interpret them as I do. 1. What has yellow skin and rights?
A ballpoint banana.
Of course. 2. How can you tell when there's an elephant in the refrigerator?
The door won't close.
Right again. What would you say they mean?
Banana. Open refrigerator door. I got it. Someone rushing, will slip on a banana peel and bust their neck if they reveal a big, strange, big thing on ice.
Precisely. The only possible meaning. A clear threat to Miss Kitka's life. In some baffling way, she must have unwittingly stumbled across the criminal's plot.
Wait, so their whole plan was to make it clear that Kitka was going to be kidnapped. Rather than just say, hey, Kitka's kidnapped, they do a weird riddle in the hopes that that's the conclusion they come to.
Zach, sometimes
They get their own way.
Yeah.
Welcome to 1966.
Yep. Okay, new angle as Alfred emerges sedately from service elevator niche.
What's the scheme, sir?
Bruce Wayne will go out on the town with Miss Kitka.
I'm not displeasing chore, sir.
Indeed, Alfred. I've rarely met a girl who is such a potent argument in favor of international relations. In fact, however, you and Robin will dog our footsteps in the Batmobile. You'll keep constant watch via the micro TV bat scanner.
Sure. And if Riddler tries to make good on his filthy threat,
Batman whams heartfelt fists into palm.
I'll bash him brutally.
When we close in for the kill with the police.
Precisely.
We're gonna kill him.
Do you have your driver's license with you, Alfred?
In my beer fold, sir.
Good man. Drive carefully. Good luck. Good hunting. This may prove to be a most memorable night.
Foot of the Batpoles, Batman races into shot, jumps onto his pole. Robin whacks the switch. Chug-whoosh. Batman is fired up, leaving a cloud of steam which fills the screen when it blows away. Interior restaurant booth, Bruce and Kitka night. They gaze at each other over neglected caviar as the gypsy saws away at a violin. Two hovering sommeliers are pouring simultaneously champagne for Kitka, milk for Bruce. They're oblivious of the whole schmear. Dissolve to exterior restaurant night. Bruce and Kitka emerge laughing, climb into waiting hansom cab, and trot away. Hold for a beat or two, then camera pans. Batmobile appears. With its glowing bat eyes, Alfred is in the back of the wheel wearing a bowler hat and a discreet domino eye mask. Robin is in cockpit beside him, his eyes glued to the bat scanner screen as Batmobile passes camera in creeping pursuit of the handsome cab. Interior limo shot, sexy girl singer at mic against smoky vague background dripping out the words of Parlez moi d'amour or whatever.
I liked it.
It actually says or whatever. What to? Interior dance floor, limbo shop, Bruce and Kitka. Solo in lighted area, dancing a real mean twinkle step or conversation any Terspicorian diversion. Relic sweeted to millionaire Bruce Wayne's speed. Dissolved to close shot, the girl singer. More of her sexy song of amour. Exterior handsome cabin park night. Stop. A clip clops along. Interior back of handsome cab night. With city park background as Bruce and Kitka hold hands, look at each other soulfully.
Dear comrade.
Is there anything, just some way we could narrow the gulf between our cultures, Miss Kitka?
Da.
They press against each other.
This curtain which divides our countries is so foolish. If we could just contrive some fashion of getting more deeply involved with each other.
Oh, exterior Batmobile cockpit night. Similar park background as Alfred and Robin cruise along. Robin's eyes are directed at the bat scanner screen on panel, on which same shot of Bruce and Kitka and Cab is burned in on bat scanner screen, complete mit sound from little speaker.
We must search for a method.
Robin's hand comes into shot, turns off the sound. Bruce whispers something into Kitka's ear. She looks utterly startled, then laughs super sexily. Over which?
I don't think it's right for us to listen into this, Alfred. I mean, some things have to be private, even for a crime fighter.
Exterior Batmobile cockpit night.
Alfred shushes Robin, slaps him.
Your discretion is admirable, Master Robin. Time for another check-in, is it not?
Roger.
Robin picks up mobile bat phone, pushes call button. Interior Gordon's office night. It's set up to sort of an operations center with a big Gotham City environs map tended by shirt-sleeved cops with stick pins under discretion of Chief O'Hara. Bat phone flashes and beeps. Commissioner Gordon grabs it up.
Yes, Boy Wonder.
Bat phone.
Batmobile position, Gotham Central Park, proceeding south on West Drive, about to pass Benedict Arnold Monument.
Great Scott! Still in the park? It's been almost an hour. What the devil are they doing?
No comment, Commissioner. Let's just say, no sign of criminal activity.
Ah, yes. I understand.
They've gone to Boner Town.
I've just thought of a clever ruse, Commissioner. Send Chief O'Hara up to the roof. Have him flash the bat signal.
Certainly, Boy Wonder. If you say so, but why?
When the crooks see it, they'll figure Batman and I are racing to headquarters. Thinking we're out of the way might make them play into our hands with an immediate strike at Miss Kitka.
Clever. Devilishly clever.
Thank you, sir. Batmobile over and out.
Interior Gordon's office night as Gordon spins and calls.
Chief O'Hara, dash to the roof. Flash the bat signal.
Yes, sir.
O'Hara salutes and runs out.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, you nailed it.
Batwhip 2. Interior back of cab night. Kitka catches glimpse of something as her lips are about to impinge on Bruce's. Peers up and out through the window with gasp of wonder.
Shades of Smolensk! What is that?
Bruce has a look, reacts with equal startlement.
Incredible! I don't. Of course, clever.
Clever, Comrade Wayne?
Bruce realizes that was a near boo-boo, hastens on easily.
I mean, clever device. It's the famous bat signal, Miss Kitka. Flashed from the roof of police headquarters. Batman and Robin must be racing there now in response to it.
Sound like the president from Congo. Do not eat my crumb cake.
Kitka has another glance back up at the bat signal.
Then you did get the police to call them for my protection.
Ah, yes.
How perfectly wonderful of you.
Back to Bruce and Kitsa. Handsome cab. Kitka turns from window, pulls her face close to Bruce's.
I close my eyes and dream of savage Cossacks racing over the steps of their brutal mission.
How strange. I close my eyes and...
Hector and Keller are now Kitten and Johnson.
Nice.
All right.
I dream of something quite astonishingly different.
Da. Keep your eyes closed, comrade. Continue with this dream.
Bruce sinks back in his seat. Kitka does not do likewise. With swift movement, she pulls from her evening coat a largish brooch in the shape of a jeweled cat. Flips it open, tiny radio transmitter inside. She pulls a pin, sticks it into the socket in the cat's head, an antenna, and cat's articulating tail is a Morse sending key on which Kitka quickly starts tapping out a message, during which...
The dream continues.
Da.
It approaches the climax.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
It's getting saucy.
Not so fast, comrade. Be more slow.
Miss Kitka, may I see you home to that borrowed penthouse apartment?
Interior United Underground headquarters at night. Riddler is a powerful penguin-type radio receiver wearing earphones. Grouped around him attentively are Penguin, Joker, and 3 piratical thugs, Bluebeard, Morgan, and Quitch. More sounds for a beat or two, then they cease. Riddler snatches off earphones, jumps to his feet.
Hell, he swallowed the cat bait.
And now to make him but later.
Messers, Bluebeard, Morgan, Quetch, Break out the jetpack umbrellas!
They race for a closet in the background. Interior, Kitka's apartment, night. A luxurious penthouse living room with balcony and lights of Gotham City behind. Lamps are low, muted music issues from hi-fi. Kitka smiles at Bruce, all but hers.
Excuse me, I'll slip into something more comfortable while your cocoa's warming.
Woo! Want some cocoa?
Insert bat scanner screen and Batmobile. Kitka throws her arms around Bruce's neck, presses her lips to his. Robin's hand darts into shot, turns a switch. The screen goes blank. Exterior alleyway, parked Batmobile at night.
Is that prudent, Master Robin? Our instructions were to keep watch.
Hell, I don't know about prudent, Alfred, but it's sure as heck the only decent thing to do.
Perhaps.
As Alfred and Robin settle back comfortably in the cockpit, camera will tips up to...
Emma is now Garth from Wayne's World.
That fucking graphic is incredible.
Perhaps.
Okay, did you get that, Garth from Wayne's World?
I did, yeah.
Okay, as Alfred and Robin settles back comfortably into the cockpit, camera will tilts up to exterior night sky, flying criminals. Astonishing sight, Riddler, Penguin, Joker, Morgan, Bluebeard, Quetch fly and file across the crescent moon, each with a jetpack umbrella strapped flamingly to his back. Riddler, in the lead, looks down through a pair of binoculars.
There it is! 73rd Street and Concord Avenue. Follow me down that terrace.
They all reach behind them, turn knobs on their jetpacks. They begin to sink against the starry sky. Interior, Kitka's apartment at night. Kitka emerges from the bedroom in sensational negligee. She stops, stands still, as Bruce gulps and swallows and murmurs reverently.
And all my days are trances, and all my nightly dreams are where thy dark eye glances, and where thy footstep gleams.
Ata Chitoimia, Comrade Wayne.
Edgar Allan Poe, Miss Kitka, to autumn paradise, first stanza.
That dream you had,
Do we care?
why not?
Indeed, why not? What use is a dream if not a blueprint for courageous action?
He fucking thirsty as hell.
Thirsty.
Kitka is right up against him now.
Into action, comrade.
Oh my God! Someone's got to use that for their next line.
That's amazing.
All right, into action, comrade. Let's do this.
I have the strangest feeling, Miss Kitka. I'm about to be utterly and madly carried away.
Truer words have never been spoken. Suddenly whooshing and fluttering and thuddering sounds from the terrace outside. Kitka and Bruce spin around, camera pans fast. Riddler, Penguin, and Joker bound into the room in rapid succession.
Greetings.
This is a kidnapping.
All jokes on you.
Reaction shot on Kitka. She puts her hands to her face and shrieks. Wider angle on Riddler, bounds over and lays rough hands on Kitka.
You filthy animals!
He flies at Riddler, wallops him. Riddler sails over the sofa, but three pirate henchmen come crashing in from terrace by way of reinforcement. Tremendous fight ensues with Super Pid. Pow! Bam! Bang! Tight titles as Bruce single-handedly engages in the entire gang. He does pretty good, but odds are a bit high, as Kitka shrieks, puts on a convincing act of being a victim, and finally comes for Bruce in the form of a grandfather clock wielded by two thugs broken in half over Bruce's head.
Cameron, number one guile.
Exterior parked Batmobile, Alfred and Robin at night. Alfred glances at his wristwatch.
Much as one deplores indiscretion, Master Robin.
You're right, Alfred. I'll just take one tiny peek.
Robin reaches for bat scanner knob. Insert on the bat scanner screen. As it glows to life, pull shot of Kitka's demolished living room. There's no one there. Curtain flap and open terrace doorway. Big reaction shot on Robin and Alfred. Their heads close together as they gasp.
Holy demolition, dude!
Bless my dustpan.
Wider angle feature on Robin, leaping from Batmobile and grabbing Batarang from utility belt.
Cover the X's, Alfred. I'm gonna race up there with my bat rope.
Very good, sir.
Alfred leans back, arm cocked to throw up a Batarang. Robin leans back, suddenly freezes, gaping straight up. Reaction shot on Robin.
Holy Halloween, dude.
Exterior night sky, flying criminals. Like hawks with prey, they're now carrying knocked out Bruce. Also Kitka and her prettily streaming negligee. Wisps of cloud blow past them. Back to the alleyway. Robin, he gawks a moment longer, then comes to life, dives for bat phone, grabs it up. Interior, Gordon's office and nice as Gordon snatches up the flashing red phone.
Yeah,
Red alert, dude. Connect me at once with the nearest air squadron or the National Guard.
Of course, instantly. And then another Bunny!
Bunny!
You plug that bat line in at 6969, please.
Interior Squadron office at night. Lone officer on duty. One Major Terry passing the time building a model airplane. On the desk, a box labeled on one side, plastic model kit. And on the other, any child can do it. Beside it, a large tube of model airplane glue. His phone rings. He picks it up.
Duty office, Major Terry.
Phone conversation, Major Terry and Robin.
Emergency, airborne kidnapping.
Major Terry is instantly on the ball at that.
Good gravy. Give me the data.
All right, so there were like 6 criminals with jetpack penguin umbrellas, estimated altitude 2,200.
Bearing?
About 120, light cloud cover.
We'll nab them.
Be careful, Major. They're carrying 2 victims. Don't shoot, just force them down.
Naturally.
Major Terry puts down the phone, picks up the microphone, and flicks the switch.
Squadron, scramble!
Exterior military airfield, various shots at night showing pilots racing out, jet fighters taking off. Exterior jets at altitude night. They thunder through the sky in close formation. Exterior night sky flying criminals as before carrying Bruce and Keithka. Interior jet cockpit at night. Major Terry at the controls. Flicks on a throat mic or whatever.
Tango leader to squadron. I think I've got him on my radar. 12 o'clock, high as we say.
Closer shot on the flying criminals. Riddler in the lead, looking back over the shoulder.
Just on our trail.
Drat those meddlesome creatures! Quick, up to the clouds!
This is that bird brain. I have radar.
Oh, lucky you let me along, boys. Number 1. Okay, we got this.
Why?
I can jam it with my whimsical metallic trick confetti. Never without it.
Close running on the Joker, he starts grabbing metallic confetti from pockets, throwing it. Exterior confetti against the sky at night. A great mass drifting down, glittering in the bright moonlight.
Halfway there.
Interior jet cockpit. Interior jet cockpit night process. Major Terror reacts, fiddled with knobs on the instrument panel. Insert radar screen, going completely bluey. Exterior confetti against the sky at night. More of the same. Interior jet cockpit at night. Major Terry fiddles some more, gives up.
Tango leader to squadron. They've jammed the radar. This mission is hopeless. Break off pursuit. Return to base.
No, number 1,
God
sucks
damn
for
it,
the
Terry.
criminals that, you know, the local police force has fighter jets. Sucks for those fighter jets that invest that much money for the city, and a little metal confetti totally made them useless.
Yep.
Exterior night sky, flying criminals. They look back over their shoulders, begin to laugh, fly on through the lovely night. And right there, we're going to dissolve as they take away Bruce and Keithka, and we will finish this script next month. Ooh! We'll be doing these once a month now. We'll finish the script next month. We are at the halfway point.
All right.
Guys, coming up next is One Piece. Woo! One Piece RPG. Emma's gonna be doing that.
Cameron's gonna be on
Is
it.
Iffy here yet? I haven't heard Iffy yet. Is Iffy late?
Iffy!
God damn
That
it!
means I got time to go to Taco Bell.
God damn it, Iffy. Cameron's also going to be joining Malika, Orion, and Matt Acevedo GMing. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have 2 winners. So while these guys start setting up for the next, for the RPG, if you guys want to get one camera kind of off to the side on the table, Keller and I can do these next 2 winners.
All right.
I know one of them was Missile Monkey. Who was the other winner, Lucas? Do you remember?
Lucas.
Who was the other winner?
Who won?
Seraph? Oh, Seraph!
Oh.
Nice. Seraph and Missile Monkey. Did we end up getting whispered the numbers they want? Okay, so that. What about Missile Monkey? Yes. What number? 2. All right, so let's do this.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for the script reading.
Good job.
This is a hefty
All right,
script.
guys, we've got a switch